Think Instagram is just for selfies and food pics? Think again. I'm going to show you how smart freelancers are using their Instagram feed as a lead magnet to attract paying work to them on a consistent basis. No, Instagram is not just for that. I know what you're thinking about, James. Oh my God, stop that, James. God damn it. Stop that, James. It can also be a powerful professional tool to land paying work in 2024. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. So, welcome back to another video, guys. Today, this is not a step-by-step that you follow. This is a listen to what's worked for me and reinterpret in your own way. If interpreted correctly, this will result in inbound leads, people that hit you up and want to hire you. And if not performed correctly, at the worst case scenario, I guess, you'll just have a pretty Instagram feed that's a nice documentation of your journey. Okay, cool. So, first thing, again, usually I try and make this risk-free, aka a random person on YouTube can follow this and end up with a result, whether it be a big result in terms of paying clients or a small result in terms of a nice Instagram presentation that sets you up for potential work in the future. So you should hear what's worked for me and reimagine this strategy in your own way. I'm going to share what's worked today for me, but I'm also going to share what's worked back in the day. It might come up. So it's backed up by a couple different points. Now, first off, let's answer a question. Why Instagram? Well, Instagram is in theory the perfect creative outlet for visual people, you and me, to share our vision. Why? Because Instagram is visual. We're video editors, we're videographers, we're creative people. This will work for graphic designers as well, right? It's all visual. So in theory, we should be able to dominate a visual platform because that's what we create. We create visuals, right? Now, Instagram has over 1 billion active users. Over 80% follow a business account. So if you guys are trying to market through Instagram, you should be aware that literally everybody on Instagram, 80% plus, is already in the mindset of following a business account. If they see yours pop up with some fun content that we're going to talk about today, they don't have to learn new behavior to follow you and then engage with you and then actually hire you. The data shows most people who use Instagram are already in the practice of following business accounts, absorbing similar content to what we're going to talk about today. And this isn't something where we have to reprogram people, which is great. Awesome. Fantastic. Now, optimizing your profile is step one, because just as when you turn up to a job interview, they will judge you based on what you look like, a prospect is going to judge your profile based on what your profile looks like, obviously. So I won't put much time into this because I do believe this is common sense and you should just know this, right? And I will go ahead and showcase a couple profiles on screen. So first off, TQ9 Media. This was my OG profile on the internet. What this was a showcase of all our best work. Every big client that we worked with, we put it on there. Every fun project that we shot, we put it on there. We shot behind the scenes content and put it on there. Me with the camera, going all over the place. We were trying to position ourselves as an expert, right? And we were building a nicely well-curated feed that showcased we were really professionals out here in the field doing it for real. In the modern day, I have Video Production Plus. If you go to @VidPro Plus, you can see my modern day documentation of what I'm doing. It's more videos, it's more info-based, but again, it positions me as an authority in my niche. So those are two areas. When I was starting off, I would use more of the portfolio documentation type style to share full pieces of work. In the modern day, I attract clients to me and VP Plus and our agency through the power of info content, shorts, talking head stuff, value that, again, both of those position you as an expert. One showcases the real work you're doing in the real world. Another showcases the information in your story and, again, positions you as an expert. So a well-curated feed will increase your conversions. For me, even to this day, even though I put out video content on my Jack Cole page, I hide it from my initial posts. I put it in the Reels side. So we're marketing to the feed, but we still have a kind of pretty curated, professional looking feed that they can like. That's, there's no guaranteed thing there. There's no one size fits all best practice, but ultimately make it something presentable. Easy. Pump out content that positions you as an expert. Back in the day, it was behind the scenes for me. Today, it's info content. Fantastic. Again, I told you what's worked for me. You have to reimagine in your own way. For you, in the current day and age, it might be a combination of client work, behind the scenes, info videos, whatever. All of you guys will have different types of stuff, but types of content that attracts clients, portfolio pieces, behind the scenes, testimonials, using Instagram features like Reels is what I love. You can get in front of people all day long. I'll leave that up to you. It's why I didn't want to say the exact tried and true tactics to use, right? All right, cool. Now, real quick, guys, maybe you're watching this video and thinking, Jack, freelancers can't earn a steady income. This is only a side hustle. Maybe you've even tried to be a freelancer and your income fluctuated too much and you couldn't plan your finances. Because of this, you now think freelancing is unstable and this is not a viable career path. Now, listen, I also thought it was going to be tough to land a steady income as a freelancer until I learned about correct client structuring and long-term recurring clients. The internet is filled with potential clients who need video editing services on a monthly, weekly, or even daily basis. All you and me have to do is find the right ones, and we can have multiple mini full-time jobs, and freelancing can actually be even more stable than a traditional career path. Inside VP Plus, my private members community, we teach you how to implement these these exact same strategies and build a career you can actually do the math on, something that's not a little side hustle, but a steady, guaranteed income month on month. These are the exact same strategies 18-year-old Nico used to go from no money, zero income, zero dependability to earning over $7,000 to $8,000 a month at only 18 years old. Now you tell me, is that a full-time income? He's been making it for months. He'll be making it for years and years to the future. In fact, we're working on scaling him even higher. Down below, you could find a link to Video Production Plus. I encourage you to join, and I'd love to help you implement these exact same strategies. See you inside. Now, fact, posting behind-the-scenes content receives 30% more engagement on average. People like to see behind the scenes, right? In this day and age, there's a philosophy where you go too far in one direction, you have to come back. So for a while, the content was so polished and perfect, and we went too far in that direction. And now the reel back to more authentic, more raw content is making a comeback. And behind the scenes is a perfect way to do that. So if you're in the creative industry, which I am, right? I was a videographer for ages. I was a video editor for ages. You're in that industry actively now. Behind the scenes, documenting the journey, documenting over creating. This is some of the most powerful content you could be sharing, even if it's raw, because it showcases that you're an expert in your field that's actively involved in the trade on a daily, consistent basis. Let's talk about networking and collaborating next. Back in the day, networking and collaborating worked great for me. I was able to get more reach in my local area, but also I'm actively using networking and collaboration strategies to this day, as early as a month ago, to achieve results through Instagram. And that's essentially what we're trying to do here. Whether you're trying to convert people to a membership community or lend clients, you're trying to achieve a result through a social media. So let's talk about it, right? I networked with other creatives in my area through the DM. Back in the day, whether it was other videographers in my hometown, or when I moved to London and I needed to make connections, hitting people up, just actively being involved. I would do B-Cam. I'd come and shoot B-Cam for people. I would collaborate on edits with other freelancers. I would even hire other freelancers and give opportunities to other freelancers to come through with me and shoot behind the scenes or document the journey with me. And that was killing a couple birds in one stone. Because of my networking and my collaboration, I was giving opportunities to other people, but it was an exchange. I was paying them for some work, but also they were giving me more content, more behind the scenes. I would literally pay someone to come with me to shoot behind the scenes of the big gig that I was paid to be at, of the club that I was paid to be at, of the music video I was filming, of the car dealership I was filming. I have behind the scenes of all of this because of collaboration and networking, right? Collaboration for me could be networking with this guy called Ollie in my hometown back in the day. He gave me some great work. We went up to the hills. We were shooting some big music video stuff, some violin. I forget exactly what it was. It was a while ago. Fantastic. I got some fantastic work because I was networking with other people. Shout out to Rios, who is one of our VP Plus mentors now, someone who I've been tapped in with for years. He got work through me shooting behind the scenes content in the studio. We made our initial connection, which has led to more paying work for him simply through networking and collaboration. So Instagram is a great place to network and collaborate. And let's talk about a modern day example of that, right? If we use a fact, collaborations can increase your account visibility by 70%. I'm building Video Production Plus, my private members community. Inside VP Plus, we teach you how to take your passion, turn it into a full-time career, and make, this a full-time job, not just a little passion or a side hustle, okay? Shout out to Cami C. I was able to do a collaboration with another YouTuber in London, Cami C, and onboard him to VP Plus as a mentor, and we were able to put out some collaboration content. We both dropped a collab video on YouTube, on both of our channels. We both dropped it on Instagram as well, and it was a informal, fun announcement of our collaboration. I gained followers from that. He gained followers from that. It boosts your credibility. It boosted my credibility. It made us look even bigger, right? And we gained actual members to VP Plus based on the fact that we were collaborating with other people in our niche, and we were trying to, again, achieve a result. Even though there's nuanced things about me sharing collaborations to promote a product versus a service, it can all still be intertwined into your journey of trying to achieve a result through Instagram. So collaborations obviously are a way to do it. If we reflect, you've got a pretty profile. You've got some fantastic content that you're putting out there. Now you're collaborating, you're working with other people in your area or other prominent figures in your niche. You've got visibility. Fantastic, amazing. Let's talk about how you can take the audience, which will start to emerge now because of the points we just covered, and weaponize them into not just followers, but actually community members or fans or friends. How to add a bit more substance to the deal. So something as simple as responding to comments is one of the easiest tactics you can use. Yes, if people are taking their time to comment on your work, love your work, Ben, you should at least respond to them and say thank you, right? This is obvious. This keeps people coming back and it actually increases engagement. People found you through your content, your collaborations. They saw you at a nice page, right? And they followed you. Now they've given you a comment, right? They've actually paid you a big respect to take the time out of their busy day. We're all busy. Put a comment on your page. At least respond to it. Respect that. And you'll have people coming back. You'll create a sense of community. You will increase your engagement. Sharing your personality through Instagram is also a fantastic way to weaponize certain people to want to work with you more. And of course, naturally, some people won't like your personality. Some people won't want to, interact with you. But in my experience, it's a minute subsect that don't want to work. And a lot of people do. So creating engaging stories for your followers followers. For me, right? I want to find a way to create some entertainment-based content as well to keep people paying attention. But I also want to still position myself as an expert. For me, the Q&As on Instagram have been historically an amazing way to kill two birds with one stone. Create captivating, engaging content for my followers that is kind of entertainment-based because it's Q&A, we're answering questions, but also position myself as an authority and position myself as an expert because all the questions I'm being asked are directly revolving around my trade, and I can use the question to then share a behind-the-scenes picture of me at a shoot or at the laptop editing or at my big setup or, insert picture here and respond to their question. Hey, Jack, how do we do this type of content? Well, when I was doing this type of content back in the day, these are the, boom, 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 3 bullet points that I used to achieve the result. Great. You put a picture of yourself back in the day or today, a behind-the-scenes picture, filming, editing, whatever. You can use that as a forum to position yourself as an expert and, again, create some fun kind of content, fun, engaging content, right? I would also do funny moments. I would share funny compilations of fails. Maybe I crashed my drone when I was out shooting a car dealership. Happened, right? It was a bit embarrassing. I did it. We got it on camera. It was funny. Let's share it. Fantastic. It's more personable. So we're starting to put some fun stuff out there. We're starting to move almost towards more of a personal brand. And this is the modern day era of the personal brand. Long gone is the days of the shadow conglomerate corporation where you don't know who's behind it. People are drawn to people. The more fun you make it, the more people are going to be excited to come over there. This also increases engagement. For me, the comedic stuff had a lot of people commenting, ha 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 ha. This is hilarious, right? Active engagement can lead to a 60% increase in potential client queries. So the more engaged your audience is, the more potential inbound leads you guys are going to get, the more attractive you are as a prospect, okay? Back in the day, I used Instagram to land countless people in my area as clients. I lived in a smaller area. Before I moved to London, the big city, I was living down in a very small countryside town. I'll be very honest with you. At my best day, I was probably a 6 out of 10 videographer and a 7 out of 10 editor. I promise you right now, I took work off of more talented people than me simply because I was more visible. I had the visibility. They could see me. People I went to school with could see I was posting content all day on Instagram. They then had a project that hired me. People from the feed, from the algorithm, found my content, my expert content, and they hit me up because they could see I was an authority. I flat out outperformed more talented people than me simply because I was more visible, and I would take work off other videographers in the area, other video editors in the area who I would actually myself tell you were more talented than me, right? Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. We've all heard the saying, maybe you've heard it too much. So ultimately, we know this could work. Back in the day, I would take work off other people. Even to this day, in the modern day, people see my expert content on Instagram, the algorithm brings it to them, and they hit me up in my DM and they ask for editors, right? Now, I don't actively edit myself. I outsource all of that work to VP+. We just had a 1 million+ TikToker find my content, reach out through Instagram, say, hey, what's up? I see you're killing it. Do you have any editors that I could maybe, get access to? And we paired them with editors straight from Video Production Plus. Now, all of these strategies we've talked about today are easier if you're a member of Video Production Plus because you have a community of people to be your initial fan base, to be your initial community, to come and help boost those posts further in the algorithm, etc. I do encourage you to join Video Production Plus. You can join down below in the link below. In fact, if you guys join today and use the code Instagram, you will be able to get 20% off your first month inside VP Plus. I'll open up 5 codes. If you use Instagram and you're one of the 5 people, you get 20% off your first month inside VP Plus. Countless success stories. You can check out our website and to see the testimonials, see the success stories, etc. I won't chew your ear off, but I will tell you guys to sign up to VP Plus. And if you do, see you inside. If you don't, this is another video for you. This is a great continuation of today's video. Check it out. It's on the screen right now. 3, 2, 1. See you there. Peace.